Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. The video title of this video is about: should the Miami Heat trade for John Collins? I know I've been gone for a while from some of the Miami Heat content. I made some shorts here and there, but now I'm getting back on track, getting back into the groove. Had a lot of football stuff to do. Football stuff to talk about the game picks, the the Steelers, of course, and the playoff implications of all the crazy things that was going on in the NFL sports world. But now I'm back with some NBA stuff weekly like that, so be prepared to see some of the NBA stuff, the Miami Heat stuff, NBA stuff in general, and just be prepared to, to get some more content coming. But this right here is, should the Heat trade for John Collins? And in my opinion, I feel like the Heat should. I know John Collins' production this season has been the best. Like we usually see him, he's used to, most of the time he's more of like a high team type of guy, a guy who's gonna give you 17, 18, and close to 10 rebounds a game, his average, and he's very athletic and the lob threat. He can play some solid defense as well. But, this year with the Atlanta Hawks kind of having a down year. With this year, there's a lot of things going on. The Atlanta Hawks, he was going to leave at first. He got signed back. They was going to trade him or something like that. There was a lot of different stories and stuff going around like that. So I know there's a rumor now going around that the Miami Heat has been keeping an eye and keeping a watch on John Collins and seeing what the Atlanta Hawks would like to do with them. And if the Heat get an opportunity to trade for him, it's the right deal, I say you should pull the trigger. I don't know who exactly the Miami Heat would trade for John Collins, but I know the untouchables will probably be, of course, Jimmy, of course, Bam, and of course, Tyler Hero. Those guys are probably untouchable. And maybe Victor Depot, but he probably could be a guy, maybe expendable, depending on what they get back in return. In my opinion, I think the Miami Heat should trade for him. And if they did, I think the trade package would probably include maybe a pick, maybe some picks or something like that, a few picks. Who else? Maybe Max Strus, Duncan Robinson, and maybe Nikola Jovic. Or maybe a Victor Oladipo. I don't know. I think maybe that might be a pick like that. They will probably want some draft picks for the future, and they probably want some young talent. Nikola Jovic gonna be out for 4 weeks, but they probably still trade for him. I don't know if you can trade. Oh, actually, I don't know if you can trade a player if he's injured. I don't think you can do that. But the deadline is, I think, February 19th. I believe so. So we'll see what the Miami Heat does. But I feel like John Collins will bring a lot to the Heat team. The front court with him and Bam would be would be the most athletic front court you've seen in a while. Those guys being able to do what they do, both being a lob threat. Bam is a guy who's very versatile as well. He can, guard all 1 through 5, and he also can handle the ball. He can set people up. You see his mid-range scoring, see him being aggressive. He's basically been the best player this season on the team. Bio pairing him up with John Collins and Jimmy Butler, and having Tyler Hero there as well will give us a better scoring threat. I know John Collins' stats have declined this year. He hasn't shot the best from 3, but overall, you look like his past seasons, you look at past and watch him like last year and the year before last and all other years since that he had those good years, you see his 3-point percentage shot was up. It was like 35% and up. His field goal percentage was 50+ and up. This year he had a down type of year, but I feel like changing new scenery will help anybody. So if he came over to the Miami Heat, it will be great to see him. I know there's other rumors going around that maybe he could maybe try to possibly go after Zach LaVine and say Zach LaVine was on the trade market or something like that. It was a rumor that passed, and Trae Young was on the trade market as well. And people was wondering maybe Trae Young can go to Miami and stuff like that. So we've been seeing a lot of trade rumors and stuff. I don't think that one is possible. That Zach LaVine one or the Trae Young one. I don't think the Bulls would be trading Zach LaVine. And I don't think the Atlanta Hawks would trade. They did trade Trae Young. They probably asked for something crazy back in returns too, of course. Because they look at Trae Young as a superstar as well. In my opinion, I think Trae Young is a star player. I don't think he's a superstar player, but I think he's a star player. He's a good player, a guy you can win with. So they'll probably be asking for something else they can win with too in return. But I think John Collins is the most logical trade and one of the most a big trade we can do that won't cost us a lot of assets to lose like that, and won't because our depth is already down a little bit. We already got our depth is down. Our big man depth, but adding a guy like John Collins is going to change the scenery, and having that guy with us, especially when you play against some of those teams that are bigger than us, like the Celtics got a big squad. The Nets play they got kind of like a small ball type of style they play. They still have some big guys on the team too, but the Miami Heat has been lacking the size throughout the entire season. So hopefully the Miami Heat can make a big time trade. Hopefully it's John Collins. That'd be the ideal scenario, John Collins. But if it's somebody else, just to add more depth in the big man position. But John Collins will be very good to add to the team. It would just give us that other scoring threat, that kind of like borderline all-star type of all-star player that can put us over the edge like that. And I think it'll work out a lot, especially if you don't have to give up a big amount of assets as well. You can keep your guys, especially you can keep your core 3 guys of Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo, and you add him to the mix. And if you're lucky enough to keep Victor Oladipo and Kyle Lowry or either or, that'd be great too. And you have those guys to roll in to continue the rest of the season and to eventually build around for the future of next year, and maybe possible to make a big time run in the playoffs as well with that type of squad. So hopefully the Heat make a trade. Hopefully the Heat does it. Leave in the comment section what you guys think should happen, or what they should trade for him, or should they not trade for him. And I'll talk to you guys next time on the channel. If you're just here to watch basketball, then I'll see you probably next week, probably Friday or Saturday. But if you're here and you watch everything, then I'll see you probably, I don't know, next time. Maybe probably very soon. But that's all I got for this video. Peace out.